Well, the price to park in downtown La Crosse ramps could soon be changing. The city's parking board is throwing around an idea to raise the fee as a way to simplify things for drivers. News 8's Kyle Dimke explains.
Depending on the time of day and day of the week, the price to park in a ramp in downtown La Crosse varies, and the city's parking utility board says people are left scratching their head because of it.
One of the items we discussed was the pervasive complaint that the cost of parking in the parking ramps is confusing to most consumers.
To try and make things less of a headache, the parking board is talking about putting the price to park at one flat rate.
For 24/7, go to $1 per hour, so it would be much simpler to understand.
Parking board member Dan Wetstein says $1 an hour to park in downtown La Crosse is still very inexpensive, especially compared to other Wisconsin cities. And he says the first 3 hours to park would still be free.
We want to keep the 3-hour grace period because we feel that's important. The merchants, the restaurants, the professional buildings, the taverns, all of those companies, all of those businesses have got to compete.
Well, what we've been hearing is that there seems to be a consensus that the 3 hours free parking in the ramp is important.
The parking board has heard that having so many signs and that long list of rules and regulations seems to be causing more problems than parking solutions. But it feels by putting just one fee in place, the confusion will drive away.
This will by far make it simpler.
In La Crosse, Kyle Dimke, News 8.
And it's important to note that this is not an official proposal yet. It was just an idea discussed. But the Parking Utility Board says it could use the extra revenue if the rates were to increase. The current revenue is not enough to offset the cost of maintenance on those ramps.